Hi, my friends. It's Tracy True Dismukes. I started back on the Optavia plan on January 1st. Today is January 8th. I wanted to tell you how my first week went. And in all transparency, I just want you to know I have been coaching for a long time. I was on the plan. Actually, I've never left the plan. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I started the plan a year and a half ago and lost 55 pounds and started coaching, and I've been coaching quite a few people ever since. My full-time job, however, is a realtor. So I do coach, and I'd be happy to help you. If you have any questions, just comment and we'll get in touch. Also, first 7 days. So I started back, which means I never really left the program, but I have been doing what I call Optavia Plus. And that is not a regular Optavia official term at all. It's just that I've never left the program, but I added to it. So if you've seen some of my videos, you know that my mother had passed away, and I added some comfort foods at that time, and then got that weight off. And then from summer through Christmas, really, I let about 20 pounds creep on. And I lost 8. I'd gain and lose and gain and lose. And I just had the problem with the plus. And that was doing all the 2.5, eating every 2.5 hours. I was almost drinking all the water, almost doing the plan right. But I added popcorn, skinny pop, and chocolate. So those are my things that I seem to like to add. And that helped me gain 20 pounds. So I decided, no, I'm just going to do it the right way and keep it off and get there. So I started back January 1st, like most people do, and but I can see this sticking. So my first 7 days, I lost 7 pounds. So the typical weight loss is 12 pounds a month overall on average, but I do know so many people that actually have done more than that. So I just want to tell you some things to keep in mind as you're starting Optavia. And one thing I would suggest before you start Optavia, several things actually. Definitely take your weight, record that, all of your measurements, record that, take your before pictures because you're definitely going to want those. Just make sure it's something that you feel comfortable being seen in public when you take those pictures, because you're definitely going to want your side-by-sides. But the other thing you should do is write down everything that hurts, all those aches and pains and discomfort you feel. I can't say that Optavia will heal them all. That is not what we do. But you might be surprised that over time on the program, some of those aches and pains disappear and you forget about them. So for you to look back and go, oh my goodness, my joints were hurting, my knuckles were hurting. I've had this middle finger on my right hand that has been giving me trouble. And just in this last 7 days, when I wake up in the mornings, it's not so bad. Like I can close my fist almost all the way down with that finger, and I wasn't able to do that. And I attribute that to cutting out the sugar, cutting out the flour, and a lot more water. And of course, the balanced program that Optavia is, with all the fuelings and the probiotics and vitamins and minerals that you're getting. I'm already seeing improvement 7 days in. So 7 pounds down, 7 days in. What I thought I'd tell you too is how each day went. So I lost 2 pounds the first day, 2 pounds the second day, 0 pounds the third day, 0 pounds the fourth day. So you think, oh, what's going on? Hang tight. Because if that's what you experience too, that's a good thing. Your body is getting ready into the fat burn phase, and all of a sudden you're going to see what we call a whoosh. So then the next day, day 1, 2, 3, 4, day 5 I lost 1 pound, day 6 I lost 2 pounds, and day 7, 0, stayed the same. Don't worry about the zeros. I learned that the last time that I was in the real aggressive weight loss phase, is that the zero, don't even pay attention to the zeros. In fact, anticipate the fact that, okay, I got a 0 today, may have a 0 tomorrow, may have 0 the next day, but I'm gonna get a win after that. It's okay. You're doing the right things. As long as you're doing the right things, you're gonna continue to see that weight loss. And what I typically say as I talk to my coaching clients is, you got a gas pedal. And so if you do the plan full on, you've got that pedal all the way down to the metal, and you're going to go just about as fast as you can in the weight loss phase. And definitely take advantage of that first week, because you are going to have the best chance for the most weight loss the first week. So please, 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 please do it right. Do everything exactly the way the plan tells you to do it. So I've had people ask me, hey, well, it's my son's birthday and I really want to have a piece of birthday cake or a cookie or a something, or it's our anniversary or whatever it is. Can I have that? So it's your choice, or a glass of wine. When you do any of those things, you're letting up on the gas. You may still be on the program, but you just added to. I'm real good at that. Added to. You're just taking your foot off the gas. Maybe you're taking off a little bit, maybe you're taking off a lot of it. Just don't put it in reverse. Just keep it in drive. And don't kick yourself if you do such a thing. I advise you not to, because it takes a few days to get into fat burn. And when you allow the sugar and the flour and those other things in that are not on plan into your world, you get to start over. And it takes a few more days to get into fat burn, and it's like, oh, it's like you have earned through that first 4 or 5 days, you've earned that weight loss. And if you sabotage that, that is such a shame. And especially that first week when you get that big hit of a weight loss, just do it right. I encourage you to do it right. So whether you started back on the January 1st or you're thinking about it, it doesn't matter. When I started the plan, originally it was a Thursday and it was like May 5th or something. It doesn't matter. And I think sometimes if you don't start on a Monday, it takes the pressure off. This time when I went back like strict to the plan, I started on Sunday because that was January 1st, and I decided I'm tired of this. I'm tired of not feeling good. I'm tired of the achy joints. I'm tired of my pants not fitting. And by the way, today I put on my black pants and they fit a whole lot easier. So yay. It's amazing how quickly you can see results. And so, you know, one weekend I'm feeling really great. So the key is water, 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 water. Eat those small tiny fuelings every 2.5 hours. So whether you're doing Optavia or not, water, you need a lot of water, at least 64 ounces. And if you don't like water, or if you just need other ways to get it in, just when you drink water, just drink some more water. Like when you drink the normal amount, instead of just putting the cup down, go drink some more. Like first thing in the morning, I'll come in. I love to make my shake. In fact, maybe I'll tell you about a shake I do. I like the shake in the morning because it hydrates me. But before I even make the shake, I drink at least 8 ounces of water. Just go ahead and get that in. Get it activated. You want water all the time because your body is like a machine, and it needs the water to make everything work and to help your fat burn off and to cleanse and to make you feel fantastic. So I encourage you there. Also, your first week, you get hungry, and you probably will, but you're going to eat really, really soon. So if you've eaten and then it's 2 hours after you've eaten, hang in there. You eat in another half hour. It's really not so bad. If you had to eat it 2 hours and 15 minutes, okay. It's okay. This plan is super flexible. If you need to do your lean and green at lunch today because you have a luncheon, and at dinner, and lunch are kind of, you know, we eat fuelings and lean and green. You can eat them at lunchtime or dinner time, or breakfast time if you wanted to. Just know you get to pick your time of the day. You can split it up between the day, different times of the day, whatever works for you that day. Sometimes you have luncheons. Sometimes you go to your kid's school and eat lunch. Every day's different, so adapt, and it's adaptable for you. And I thought also I would share, I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. So, I do need to tell you this, that this time I started exercising on day 1. When you start, and you've never done Optavia before, you are advised to give it 3 weeks to let your body get used to it. We don't want you to like go pass out because you're not used to the lower level of calories. But there's another element to that when you are working out, you are kind of kicking in the hunger too, because your body's like, okay, I need to refuel, and that can make you feel hungrier than you really need to feel on the program. So give yourself those few weeks to get used to it, and then start adding in the exercise. I'm gonna keep it up. Just join the gym back again. I know I sound like the cliche typical January 1st person who's gonna burn out on this. I feel so great. I don't want to burn out on it. So, and I've been doing Optavia for a really long time. So I'm just gonna get to my ideal weight, which is just about 20 pounds away, and then maintain. I'm going to maintain. So last thing, I thought I'd share some equipment that is really helpful for you to have, and you probably already have it if you've started the plan. So you need a little food scale to measure those leans and those greens for sure. And then I love this one. This one's a little Hamilton Beach. It's like $15 maybe. And then you drink straight out of here, like that's your smoothie cup. And it has a measuring. This may not be that good. You can measure your 8 ounces of water, put in my shake powder, and then ice on top, and crush it up. And then it takes me almost an hour to drink my shakes, which is wonderful because it gives you that sensation like you're eating or you're drinking something. It's really lovely. And if you just started, we really highly recommend that you stay strict on the plan and stick with the essentials. If you're like me and you've been on it for a while and you're doing a reset, I discovered this. This is, Optavia is just not on the essentials. I know it's backwards. And I almost hate to show it to you because it's so good, but it's 160 calories. This is, I'm not sure what section it is. It's not, I don't know if it's under snacks. It's, but it's not under the essentials. So you can, when you are out of your initial 4 weeks or so, or even as you're going into transition, cookies and cream is the bomb. This is fantastic. I now have this every single morning, and so I think about my 60 extra calories for my shake and just think about that in my lean and green. You know, I can pull that out of my lean and green a little bit, but you know, first thing in the morning, and I'm exercising, this is working. This is working for me, and it is so good. It is so good. Wonderful. And then the last piece of equipment I'll show you today is this waffle maker. So most folks recommend the little mini dash, and I had that forever. This is a dash, but instead of a mini, it does 4 at a time. I was finding with one little single dash that it took me forever. Like, okay, to make breakfast, and we're all in a hurry. We all have responsibilities. I'm a realtor. I'm always running, and in here I can make them all. Put them on my plate, put them in a baggie, whatever, and go. So those are some things I recommend. So I would like to invite you to come join my Optavia Facebook group. It's called True to You, TRUETOYOU, Optavia group on Facebook. We just passed 1,000 members last week on January 1st. And I'd love for you to share your results, share your experiences, ask your questions, and just join our community on Facebook. We would love to have you. If I can help you, please reach out, comment here, or you can actually email me at tracytrue@arcrealtyco.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Good luck on your journey.